Season 4, um, Attack Titan. This is episode 81. A recap on what happened. So, previously, we had left that Eren had taken control of the founding Titan's power. And with this power, he was able to control the colossal Titans. If you know anything about Attack on Titan, you know that the colossal Titans are really hard to really put down, to destroy, because of the steam that they emit. Basically, so Eren took control of the colossal giants that were making up the wall that surrounded the island. He commanded them to break out from the wall, and that's what's happening there. They broke out of the wall and started marching away from the island, Paradiso, from the island, and that's what's happening. Eren also was able to enter into the minds of the subjects of Ymir. And when he was able to do this, he was able to also explain to them what he was doing with the colossal titans. He aimed at sending them away from the island into other parts of the world and destroying them before these people got a chance to come into the island and destroy them, or just destroy their way of living, destroy them first before they got a chance to destroy their island and everything they stood for. So he really believed that this was the best way to protect themselves from the others and what they would bring into their island. So some people did not some of the subjects of Ymir did not really agree with Eren's point of view and thought that it was mass genocide. It was something that was not, it was a bit too far, and some of them were going to do something about it. Hopefully, don't want to see mass genocide, but if they would only, I don't know if they could talk to him, but he seemed way too gone, I don't know if they could actually talk to him, but it's something that could be done. So, on this shot, we see that one of the Titans, the ones who could change freely from Titan to man, was gravely injured. And this is because Eren also took away the hardening ability of these Titans, of this Titan. And as I understand, a wall fell on him and he was gravely injured. But not to worry, these Titans usually heal fast. And this girl from Mali, one of the main characters here, we see her protecting a girl from the opposite side, from one of the Titans that was about to kill her, and she really put herself in grave danger to protect this girl, which was out of character for her. So she in turn also protected her from soldiers who wanted to kill Mali soldiers and people from the opposite side. They protected her by saying that she was part of their family and that they should not kill her because she was part of them. And so she protected her, and she in turn also protected her from the soldiers, which was nice. And here is when we see that Zeke lost control of the Titans, because when Eren took control of the founding Titans' power, Zeke was not able to control them, and so these Titans started running rampant. What this meant was that people were being killed, and so the soldiers with the ODM gear were also were a bit scared, and so one of the commanders at that time took control and encouraged them So they went for their gears, took their weapons, and were ready to start the fight with the Titans as they have always done. So the fight was on. Guns, they were well equipped, and the Titans were so many, running rampant with killing everyone, eating people. They had to be taken down. So here is a moment of self-reflection where the soldiers are like saying, "It's time to go. You ready? Let's go." So they had their ODM gear ready, and the Titans were converging around them. So they had to take them down. But this was no easy task. But they had Mikasa, so here's what's gonna happen. So they're aiming their ODM gears at the soft back of the neck. There is where you kill these Titans. Anywhere else, and the Titans would self-regenerate and heal. So many of these Titans fell. Many of the soldiers fell. They were eaten, and basically, um, basically these Titans were so many. The soldiers were less, but they were skilled. Here's the killing part, where the Titans were killed. The Titans are fighting the soldiers. Did they eat the whole Mayan army? So one of the people was asking this question because the Malian army was nowhere to be found. People were wondering, where were they? These were the soldiers from the other part, the island, that were fighting. And this is one of the bittersweet moments where you see Commander Pixxis had been transformed into a Titan. He had drunk the spinal fluid from Zeke, and since Zeke lost control of the Titans, they were running rampant, and this was a sad moment where the soldiers saw that Commander Pixxis was among the Titans. So many of them were a bit hesitant on killing him, but it had to be done. They could not allow him to run rampant, and they just had to put him out of his misery. So some of the soldiers started reminiscing on the times that Pixxis was there for them, gave them advice, and really guided them on things, on how to deal with soldier issues, and basically he trained them on how to kill the Titans. Was a very good strategic commander when it came to issues of command and strategy. And so he had to be put down for his sake, and this is exactly what he taught the soldiers to do, that if one of them was to be turned to a Titan, they should put him or her out of his misery or her misery as fast as possible. So there is Mikasa, a rare shot where she does what she does best. She's one of the best. She aims for the neck, and quite frankly, she killed a lot of those Titans. There, one of the last shots that you'll see on Commander Pixxis, there is one of the ODM projectile missiles shot directly to his neck. And if you know anything about these Titans, you know that there is a soft spot, and that was it. That was the last shot. And yeah, basically he died. May he rest in peace. Commander Pixxis is one of the best right there. So after the fighting, after most of the Titans with most of the Titans had been put down, we see at a distance the colossal Titans walking away from the island, following Eren Yeager's orders. Now they're going on to the outskirts of the world to destroy all the people that would otherwise threaten them. And you can see from their size that there is really nothing that the soldiers can do. And here is where we see some of the survivors, some of the surviving soldiers, because many of them died. It was one of those attacks that was very fast. These Titans were quick, very fast, and basically, this soldier is thanking the others for their concern and the fact that he was able to be rescued from the battlefield and brought into the soldiers who helped him. Now, this girl, one of the main characters here, she is brought behind enemy lines, and she was quick to tell them that she didn't want any trouble and that she was only looking for a friend who was called Falco, and she just wanted to retrieve him so that she could go with him back to Mali. That was basically what she wanted. So the others were quick to tell him that Falco had been taken by one of their friends, who, in his mind, thought that Falco, being a Titan who was also a human, could help his mother to could help his mother to regain some sense, because he was the mother was a Titan who had no sense. He was just running rampant, and so he thought that if the mother ate Falco, he could turn into a human who was also a Titan, and it was true. It could work like that, but who knows? So the girl wanted to know why they didn't go to Eren, because Eren had the power of the founding Titan, and Eren, in theory, could change the mother into a human because of all the powers. Eren had the capability according to her, and she wanted to know why.